For thousands of years, humans have marked their skin with symbols of identity, status, spirituality, and rebellion. From ancient tribal rituals to sailors crossing dangerous oceans, tattooing has followed humanity throughout history. Yet for much of the 20th century in America, tattoos remain hidden in the shadows, associated with bikers, outlaws, and society's outsiders. Then one man changed everything: a classical trained artist, a scholar, a tattoo historian. His name was Don Ed Hardy, and through his vision, tattooing evolved from a misunderstood trade into a respected art form. This is the story of the man who transformed modern tattooing. Long before his name appeared on clothing brands and television shows, Ed Hardy was simply a kid fascinated by drawing. Born in 1945 in Newport Beach, California, Hardy discovered tattooing at an early age. Unlike many children who dreamed of becoming astronauts or movie stars, he became captivated by the mysterious images inked onto bodies of sailors and military veterans. At just 10 years old, Hardy began experimenting with homemade tattoo designs. By age 15, he was already corresponding with professional tattoo artists across the country. Most people viewed tattooing as a low-class trade. Hardy saw something else. He saw art. During the 1960s, America was changing rapidly. The counterculture movement challenged traditions, and artists pushed creative boundaries. Hardy attended the prestigious San Francisco Art Institute, where he studied fine art, printmaking, and painting. Most of his professors likely expected him to pursue a conventional art career. Hardy became increasingly interested in tattooing. Tattoo artists were rarely considered artists by the academic world. Tattooing existed in a separate universe. Hardy wanted to bridge that gap. He believed tattooing deserved the same respect as painting or sculpture. After earning his Bachelor of Fine Arts degree, he made the decision that would alter tattoo history forever. He would become a tattoo artist. In the late 1960s and early 1970s, tattooing was still largely underground. There were no tattoo conventions, no reality TV shows, no social media influencers displaying fresh ink. Tattoo knowledge was often passed from artist to artist like a secret language. Hardy sought of the masters. One of the most influential mentors was tattoo legend Sailor Jerry. The legendary artist became famous for bold American traditional tattoos featuring anchors, ships, hula girls, and eagles. Sailor Jerry recognized Hardy's dedication and encouraged him to push tattooing further than previous generations. Perhaps the most important moment in Hardy's career came in the early 1970s. He traveled to Japan. At the time, Japanese tattooing remained mysterious to most Americans. Known as Irezumi, Japanese tattoo art featured elaborate full-body compositions depicting dragons, koi fish, samurai warriors, demons, and mythological creatures. The level of artistry was astonishing. Hardy studied under the legendary tattoo master Horahide. It was an unprecedented culture exchange. Few Western tattoo artists have ever gained such direct access to traditional Japanese tattoo techniques. The experience changed Hardy forever. He realized tattoos could be more than individual images. They could become massive visual masterpieces flowing across the entire human body. This philosophy would become one of the greatest contributions to modern tattooing. Returning to America, Hardy began combining Japanese influences with Western tattoo traditions. The results were revolutionary. Instead of isolated designs scattered across the body, Hardy created cohesive works of art. Dragons wrapped around limbs, koi fish swam through flowing backgrounds, entire backs became living canvases. Tattooing was evolving. Artists across America took note. Many of today's most common tattoo concepts, full sleeves, bodysuits, large-scale storytelling pieces, were heavily influenced by Hardy's approach. He wasn't simply tattooing people. He was helping redefine what tattooing could be. Hardy understood that tattoo culture possessed a rich history that risked being forgotten. So he became more than an artist. He became a historian, a storyteller. Through books, publication, and research, Hardy documented tattoo traditions from around the world. He collected artwork from legendary tattooers whose contributions might otherwise have disappeared forever. Many historians credit Hardy with preserving a significant portion of American tattoo heritage. Without his efforts, countless designs, stories, and artistic techniques could have been lost. By the 1980s and 1990s, tattoo culture began moving into mainstream. Athletes displayed tattoos, musicians embraced body art, celebrities showcased elaborate designs. The public's perception slowly changed. Tattooing was no longer viewed exclusively as an activity for sailors and bikers. It was becoming accepted as a legitimate art form, and much of that transformation could be traced back to the work Hardy had done decades earlier. Artists inspired by his techniques opened shops worldwide. Japanese-inspired tattooing exploded in popularity, and tattoo conventions were growing larger every year. In the early 2000s, Hardy's artwork reached an entire new audience. Fashion designer Christina Audier licensed Hardy's tattoo imagery for clothing. Suddenly, Ed Hardy designs appeared everywhere, on t-shirts, hats, jeans, jackets. Celebrities wore them, musicians wore them, reality TV stars wore them. The brand became one of the most recognizable fashion trends of the decade. Ironically, many people knew the clothing before learning about the artist behind it. While the opinions of the fashion phenomenon varied, there was no denying its impact. Millions who had never stepped into a tattoo shop became familiar with Hardy's artistic style. Today, tattooing has become one of the most accepted forms of self-expression on Earth. Millions of people proudly wear tattoos. Universities study tattoo history. Tattoo artists are celebrated as world-class creators. Many of these changes emerged because individuals like Ed Hardy refused to accept society's limitations. He challenged stereotypes. He elevated standards. He connected cultures. Most importantly, he proved tattooing could be both craftsmanship and fine art. His influence could be seen in nearly every modern tattoo studio around the world. From Tokyo to London, Los Angeles to Berlin, his fingerprints remain on the art form. Few people reshape an entire artistic medium. Fewer still change the way society views that medium forever. Ed Hardy did both. Through dedication, curiosity, and the relentless pursuit of artistic excellence, he helped tattooing step out of the shadows and into the spotlight. What was once considered rebellious became respected. What was once dismissed became celebrated. And at the center of the transformation stood a young artist from California who believed tattoos deserved to be treated as art. Decades later, the world finally agrees. The story of Ed Hardy is more than the story of one tattoo artist. It is a story of how an ancient tradition found its place in the modern world, and how one man helped it make it happen.